Yo, what's up, everybody? Let's get ready to play some Madden. Um, so there is one thing that I wanted to mention. The video from yesterday, last night, the news thing. The at the end of the segment, it had to be taken out. I guess I don't know why. It had copyright music, or I meant to mute it. I don't know. But I woke up to that. So get it fixed. So let's get ready to play some Madden. Happy New Year's, everybody. So all right, let me get that shared out. All right. Let's put that down there. Share. Share window. There might be 2 games, 3 games. I might come live later again. You guys might not get a notification, but you know, there we go. All right. Well, I will be right back while this is loading. All right.
To the game.
All right. All by myself, sitting here, waiting for you and I. Time to teach people some life lessons. All right.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America.
Dow Judo 10101010 says, suggest deep pass.
Made in this country, and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles' Jake Elliott has it all teed up, and we're off from the city of brotherly love. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
180.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incomplete pass, second and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Hurts has it. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Throw is caught by the back. This stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for the Eagles.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Receiver gets it on the handoff. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass complete to Goddard. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Dallas Goddard, the touchdown. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. All right, they're going to throw for it. The Eagles out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
Eagles nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Shipley now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, Hurts. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Now Hurts. Still has some space. Now Hurts fumbles. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Jacoby Deans. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard
Eagles
line.
getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Running this one left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Offense up to the line fast. And he could have a free play here. That's caught for the first. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Running it after the penalty. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense to the line fast. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. They go to Barkley again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, around with Barkley. He's got it in the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And it's caught, so they try for 2 once again, and this time it pays off. They're up 14 zip.
14. Eagles nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Eagles get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Nigger.
Bye-bye. Suck. You suck. Look at the crybaby. Oh, my God. Oh, crybaby. Oh, da-da. Da-da. He sucks. He sucks. Yes, he does. Da-da. Da-da.
On the banks of the St.
Dalgida 10101010 says, suggest deep pass.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hey,
already here, they'll audible to something else. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Jen, think right open. Here we go.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. He'll take this to the 46.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line.
That's good for our Jaguars.
And Lawrence now going to move him around.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Etienne bringing in another one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Let's go.
At the 34-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Lawrence. On ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. Now the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 34. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And taken down just shy of the 40. Ball under 39. Here's second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
They'll run it again with Barkley. And some space here. There he goes. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown. Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. 61 yards. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
the score, Eagles 6, Jaguars nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Hey.
Now Lawrence to throw. They'll drop that underneath to ETN. 6-0 our score after 1.
brings up third down.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. It looks like they'll move things around here. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
On the play. It's fourth down.
Take right open. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, some height. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47.
Bye-bye. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. The worst nightmare comes. Let's see if we get him again. That's funny. He tried with the Jags. He tried with my team. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny, but it can happen to me too, so I shouldn't be laughing that hard. But it is funny.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. And a decent return there. Could get this up just shy of the 30. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. Leonard going to throw on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Taylor. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
It's a gain of 2 yards. It's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Leonard. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Throwing on 2nd down. Leonard. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 21-yard line.
COVID-19!
They go right back to Taylor. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that edge.
I'm counting that a win because he did that on purpose. When you suck, you suck. Yeah, yeah.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Here's Carter on the return. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 37-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 by 6, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Running back sent in motion. Pennick's on 1st down. He's going deep. That 1st down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready? Bravo 80. Lion.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Pioneer. 70 Ranger. Take go.
Trying for it with Penix. Gets this one to London. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
19 Tiger. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. You've been here before.
3rd down, it's Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the 2nd or 3rd catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly 1 series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it until they stop.
That one splits the uprights, and they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Set to return it, here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
It's a gain of
Working quickly here.
And then Eagles first down.
They on it with Saquon Barkley. Continuing to move past the 45. It's a race down the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing Penix. He put everything he had into this one. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go now.
Robinson on the inside give. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Penix to the sideline and secured by London. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the
Second and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
60 Bison. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Yeah, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. This is second and 6 coming up.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cut 19. Cut 19. 70 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
To the air with Penix. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Yes,
This is going
sir.
to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mitchell. Touchdown, Eagles.
But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
14. Falcons 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking, 8 ready, ready. Hut. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Ready,
Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Finds a man, right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Continuing to move past the 45. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8. I don't know.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Falcons will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set.
Penix now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Shipley now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. 3rd quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. All set to go now from the 35.
Eagles, 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3.
Barkley again here on 2nd. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. No repeat success of that last one as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. A dose of the hurry up offense here. Here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
The Eagles will set up for the
Hurts looking to throw. And he's got it, cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie, give him an 8-point lead.
14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready up.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set. Back to 60. Back 15. Pioneer.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
70 Lion.
They send a man in motion. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Got it. Ready?
A run here with Robinson. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
The Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Penix looking to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Penix now. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Nice play to drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
Falcons first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Penix to throw. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Complete to number 87. A gain of 5. Brings up second and
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta.
3-yard line.
Falcons 8 points behind. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
Go! Liking 18.
Robinson, and he gets in, touchdown! The Falcons cut it to just 2 late in the game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here on the 4. Woo, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie for now, at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
2nd and 10.
They look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 29.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down here from the 36. Running right, it's Barkley. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. It's teaching tape.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. It doesn't get much easier than this. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Make it three wins and 0 losses right now. I can do it good, babe. Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to get off here in a little bit. Might play one more and then I might go live again tonight. I don't know. It just depends on everything and
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, there we go. Play fake. Prescott moving left. He's going to test this secondary right away. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, and picks up what he can.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, second and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Like 26.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling. So early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
Aubrey good with the extra point. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
And an Eagles first down.
Once again, it's Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Don't toss it. Right anyway, right? Don't toss it.
They start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. Oh, big hole left side. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. Big time play for Philly. 59 yards.
And we've talked about how man coverage can be really good when defending the pass. But Mike, the flip side of that is it actually can make things a little more challenging trying to defend the run. Those second, third level defenders, they tend to have their back turns to the backfield. So by the time they realize what's happening, he's already on his way downfield.
Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal.
No touch that. No touch.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker.
Crown
A gain
left,
of 3 yards.
Crown left, Yeti.
It's now 3rd and
No
goal.
touch that. No touch.
Now Hurts. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Yeah. Here we go. Kill.
2nd down. Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Mitchell on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Where is he?
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Miami. No touch.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And the Eagles are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
And the Eagles 1st down.
No touch.
Saquon. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
73. No touch.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. We're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Eagles recover the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Shamar J. there on the stop. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
I got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in. That's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Second down and 8.
Great. Set.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here is Shipley on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. We'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. Now Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves struggling at this stage in the game.
A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Barkley. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
A run with Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray.
Third and short. Hurts will throw. That's complete. Tight end got it. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
63. First and 10 at the 14.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
On second down, Hurts. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trim.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Eagles will cut the lead down to 4.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yeah! Here we go.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Prescott again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
There's a short one. It's caught by Ferguson. And this is going to work out. They get the 1st down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wide.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. It's out wide to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home. And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. This one batted away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time.
Leads to second and 10.
And that will lead to a second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he's going to have the Eagles first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
Eagles first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Barkley, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Eagles will set up.
Now Hurts. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Play fake. Prescott. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Dak Prescott sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here we go, 47.
On second down, it's Dak. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Oh, 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 poor baby. Oh. I won after all. I worked it, you piece of shit. I came back just because you tried to be stupid. 5-0. 5 wins, one loss, I think. Wow. Yeah. Oh, you quitting. You're throwing a tantrum. You should have just taken a knee. Get a little too greedy. Woo! Wally, poker face. Poker face. Wally's poker face. Wally's poker face. I love it today. Oh my God.
Why would I be mad? It's your death. Bro, I'm playing my game.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Value three. Like 20.
Goff's going to open up with a throw. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Zach Barnes in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
We go tonight. Like 20. 2 for 1. What?
Throwing on second down. Goff. Open man. It's Jamison Williams. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And they finally get him down, but this return all the way to the 10-yard line.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on a play, but what a return it was inside.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Brown. Hold on. Check. What's that?
On second down, Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
Come on, son. 180. Average roll.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Miami.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
73.
4 yards on the pickup.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
No gain on the play. It's
Packers
fourth
one.
down.
Throwing is Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Putting the tight end in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Tisslaw.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, kill. We go, tonight.
Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd and 6.
We go, tonight. 180.
To throw is Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd down and 9. Tisslaw, the man in motion. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself. And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now, Goff. Well, cover on the sideline.
Cooper DeJean is not doing that.
Cooper DeJean.
Cooper DeJean is not doing that. What? Cooper DeJean is not doing it.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley.
But Barkley's doing
And
this
mark
shit.
him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a
He's not
first
doing
down.
that, bro.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers.
Oh,
Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas Goedert. He's taken down but just shy of midfield. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got him in. His tight end, Goddard. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. An even 40 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. He works free, right side. He's inside the 30.
Good to Bunsen.
And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Lions. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's
now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be
Come on, dog. What is you doing?
What they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, 73.
On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. And an Eagles
63.
first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. Room to run at the 35. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Eagles 14, Lions 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Very short kick, taken past the 20. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hey, kill. What's it on? 180.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Goff. His throw left side is complete. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked.
He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is out of bounds. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
That's another Eagles first down.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Now,
That's right, they
and
did.
The Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
Burgers.
Will set up for the
They'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Avante Madden.
The decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Rick, you kick the ball right, man?
Very
There's
short.
the reason I've learned new things. This is NFL would actually, with the new kickoff rules, comes with new different kicking. Gives more of an advantage.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
They need one right now. Third and long. Now Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They bring a tight end in motion left. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete.
I need a PI. I need some, cuz. We got, bro, we got to talk about this.
Mm-mm. Keep playing. Keep playing.
What you mean keep playing?
Or this quit, bruh.
Ain't nobody finna quit. Them down 7 points. Because you ain't finna score.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. That's what I've had to tell about a couple other people, and they've lost.
Resume the game.
You
They have to
redo.
take
There
a
we
chance.
go.
Trailing
My
here
guy.
in the
Waiting on
fourth,
you.
but they will turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Good. Check. Yo.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course, you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
The last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. They'll drop to throw.
Big.
And that
Come
one's
on.
incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Good.
Hurts. Oh, can you believe it? It's intercepted.
No
Picked up
way.
by
My
DJ
controller
Lee.
died.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead.
All right. We're going to talk about this because my controller just died.
Oh, well.
Hold on.
That's why you plug it
No.
in. Why wireless controllers? They're not liable until they can come up with a controller that can run you 24 hours to 48 hours to 3 days. Then we can talk. That's on you, brah.
Don't worry. I'm about to plug it in, and I'm going to get right back to putting belt. Oh, controller, come on. Look, just work, brother. Oh, come on. Why aren't any of these working? Talking to my mom.
Now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. The Lions called their first timeout, and they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Goff to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that...
Bye-bye. I love it. Talk shit, see what you got. People in wireless controllers, yes, they are the best, but if you can get better controllers, then, you know. It's 4 o'clock almost, or it should be, but all right. I need one more game, and then I have gone 6-1. 6-1 today, I believe.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Foxborough. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
We're good. Hey, what's that?
First play, and May goes to the air. He's got his man, Keyshawn Butte. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
At the 42-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. Boom! He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point, up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Delta.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That one down the field for Granson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And good running on the return. It'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, New England.
And the Patriots, first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
What's that?
On play action, here's May. In trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Crazy.
On third and long, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Cody Dean. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Let's go, fellas. Hey, right here. First down. Let's go. Crazy. 5.
Throwing on second down, May. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, offensive coordinator, script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, It's going to be a long day for this defense.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Eagles nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Room up the sideline at the 45. 20. 15. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Crazy. Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. We are through one. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Crazy.
Douglas in motion. To throw on first down is May. That is incomplete.
I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
May to throw on second down. Complete to Henderson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Patriots first down.
19-yard line.
Here goes that.
Throw again is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. To the pylon, he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Patriots add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And a strong first down run, the pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Now Barkley.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Anthony Jennings in for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
63, back.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense. And
the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Hurts to throw. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This from 34 yards. Elliott's kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break and come back for the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here is Shipley on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. He'll take this forward for about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. A run with Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up 5. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up second.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's good. For Eagles.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jalen Hawkins there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a little trickery, the old end around. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Eagles 17. Jake Elliott.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Short pass cut by Henry, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Throwing now is May. Left side, he's got Henry. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
5. Crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here goes throw.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's up?
Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Hey, can't. Torpedo. Good.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
What's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
May gonna look to throw. Has caught right side by Henry. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The extra point is good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. This is first and 10. A run with Barkley. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. Saquon Barkley inside the 20. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision.
That's hot! So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings
Lost
up
one
second
on
and
the last
11.
play, so now
At
it's
the
2nd and
29-yard
11.
line.
Here we go. Sit up. Hey, what's up?
They'll drop to throw. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Here we go. Sit up.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up second
On 2nd down, it's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Eagles are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
All right. Well, that. So I am 6-2, I believe. 6-2, 6 wins and 2 losses. We're gonna get ready to stop it from here. Thank you for everybody that stops in. Appreciate everybody. And don't forget to keep your friends close. Don't forget to be kind to others. Too sweet. Good day. Goodbye. See you later. Too sweet.